why doesn't Jacob love Solo anymore? Seriously, y'all, I feel like I've been watching a wrestling version of a soap opera breakup. In the good times, Jacob Fatu was screaming, "I love you, Solo!" And now he's done. Blocked, unfollowed, bombastic side eye. It's giving betrayal. It's giving jealousy. It's giving drama. So how'd we get here? Let's talk about the rise and fall of the Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa bromance, and why this WWE family feud might just explode into another Bloodline civil war. Jacob Fatu, aka the Samoan Werewolf, who basically stormed into WWE in 2024 and said, "This is my yard now, yada to mean." He didn't sneak in quietly. He came in swinging, teaming up with the Bloodline and immediately taking out the biggest of names like Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. That's not just an entrance, it's a power move, and we all felt it because the fans, they were hooked, myself included. People were calling him the second coming of Umaga, and not just because of the family ties. Jacob has that wild energy, that unspoken kind of intensity. He didn't need long-winded promos. He just let his fists and his aura do the talking. And his splash, because holy shit, that man can move. In no time flat, he was holding tag gold with Tama Tonga and rocking the US title like it was made for him, like he was meant to be here the whole time. People weren't just impressed, they were obsessed. They are obsessed. Jacob was never and isn't background noise. He's the whole damn track. Now for Solo, things got complicated. When Roman Reigns stepped away from the spotlight after WrestleMania 40, Solo said, "Bet, I'm in charge now." And we watched him grow a lot, and I appreciated that. Honestly, it made sense for me. He'd been Roman's right-hand man for ages, but being the muscle and being a leader are two very different jobs. So what does Solo do? He calls in backup. That's how Roman did it, right? Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and of course, Jacob Fatu. Now I found this interesting because I always touted that Roman was only champion because of Solo, and now Solo needed his own backup to keep the Ulafala? The math wasn't mathing. Like, aren't you Solo Sikoa? What the hell happened? See, but in the midst of all that, Solo didn't expect the crowd to fall so hard for Jacob. Like, fans basically said, "Solo who?" Every time Jacob walked out, every time they were together, every time Solo was talking, Jacob interrupted. It went from Solo's faction to Jacob's show, and that had Solo steaming. The man wanted to be Tribal Chief 2.0, but he was just starting to feel like a supporting act. SmackDown, May 16th. It went off the rails, or at least it was starting to. Solo grabbed the mic and basically said, "Hey, y'all like Jacob? You should be thanking me. I made him champion." Hello? Excuse me? Oh, but it didn't end there. He took it one step further, Solo looking Jacob dead in the eyes, and he asked him to say what he used to say. "Tell the people what he used to say to me, you remember?" Tried to remind him of the good times. You already know what it was. The classic, over the top, from the heart, from the top of his lungs, "I love you, Solo!" And I hurt my own throat. Shit. And Jacob said it, but not with the same fire, not with the same love. It felt cold, it felt forced, and it felt like the final nail in the coffin of the two of them. Jacob wasn't about to let Solo take credit for his success. He stood his ground. He told Solo straight up that he didn't owe him anything. No credit, no gratitude, nothing. And the energy shifted. The vibes were ruined. I felt it, you felt it, we all felt it. And possibly is the Timu Brotherhood dead? Because that moment was more than just a fight. It was a public breakup. Even if they're still pretending to be okay. Public breakup. And the audience felt it. We all felt that. We've been waiting for it. So after Jacob pulled the mic drop there, Solo did what any flustered leader would probably do. I don't know. He recruited Jeff Cobb, or he's now JC Mateo. I'd only learned of JC the night before from a really quick Google search after chat had brought him up, but y'all were quick to point out that he technically isn't Bloodline. Meanwhile, regardless, Jacob is thriving. He's still champ, still popping crowds, still outshining everyone with his effortless charisma. So he didn't and hasn't needed backup. He doesn't need a mouthpiece. just needs a ring. At this point, you got to start wondering, what even is the bloodline anymore? It used to be about honor, loyalty, family, and now it feels more like a solo Sikoa vanity project held together with duct tape and bad decisions. Like he's grasping onto it, grasping at nothing. Jacob's rise made Solo spiral even more. You can see it. You've been seeing it. This isn't just two wrestlers clashing. It's ego versus evolution. It's the crowd seeing what they see and Solo trying to fight it. So let's take a step back for a second, because this is bigger than belts and bragging rights. This is kind of a full-on identity crisis. Solo Sikoa was promised power. Remember, he thought he'd be the next big thing, the heir to Roman's empire. But instead of earning respect through everything, he just tried to force it. And it doesn't work. It never works, especially not in front of a WWE crowd that can smell insecurity from a mile away. They're still chanting, "You tapped out to Gunther" a month later. Jacob, though, he didn't ask for the crown. He just showed up and he proved why it should be his. That in itself, that's leadership. Presence, bloodline-worthy energy, I gotta say it. And let's not forget, Solo still hasn't made up with his real-life brothers. No Jimmy, no Jay, no peace between the three of them. He's trying to rebuild an empire while the foundation is still technically crumbling. The bloodline is in shambles. Everyone's all over the place. So where are we headed then? Is it SummerSlam? Is it Survivor Series? Is it WrestleMania 42? Either way, Jacob versus Solo is feeling kind of inevitable at this point, even without mentioning JC. And when it goes down, it won't just be a match. Shoot. It's gonna be a reckoning. So is Jacob the new Temu tribal chief we deserve? Is the bloodline even a thing anymore? Do we even have a second tribal chief anymore? Or is Solo about to pull something wild to take his supposed spot back? Is there a spot? I don't even know. I feel like it's all hearsay. Where's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa? Are they healed yet? Drop your predictions and your thoughts in the comments below, because the bloodline lore has endless possibilities. I'm curious to see what everyone else is cooking up in their minds. Until next time, see you later.